Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Spectrobe Origins on Kwingsletsplays. Tonight is a special presentation for VIP channel member Jade Rose. Thank you very much, Jade Rose, for being ultimate. We had our mic die, so the other mic is working. Hello, hello. Test, test, test. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear? Can anybody hear me? Am I all alone in the world? There we go! Thank you very much, Jade Rose, for being a VIP. I'm actually not alone, because I have Amber, so... I will never be alone, because I have my wavy. Haha! Okay, anyway. So, like, all those things, Kwing Forever Alone, it's like, not really. I have my wife, and I have 2 cats. And the cats keep me very busy, because they run around like crazy people. And now Link and Zelda have traded spaces. Zelda's on the floor, and Link is up in her high perch. And it's like, oh no. What is gonna happen? I don't know. So tomorrow's stream schedule is Paper Mario, probably Paper Mario again, and then more Mortal Kombat? Street Fighter Akuma stuff. And then on Tuesday is going to be Multiverses. So that's going to be fun. Yes, I hear you. All right, Jade, thank you so much for your contributions on the channel and being a VIP. This is your 7th live stream of Spectrobes Origins. And I have no idea where we are. It's always fun, like, picking up a month later. It's like, we did this in April, and yeah, I don't remember what we were doing. I am flying higher than a kite because of Brisk Iced Tea. So tonight's stream is also brought to you by Brisk. That's Brisk, baby. And I also polished off the rest of the very nice cheesecake. So, I did that.
Well, I mean, you're actually having lower levels of caffeine than most people have a day.
I don't do caffeine. The only time I do caffeine is when I need a super shot of Brisk. Like, I don't have coffee in the morning. I have tea a couple times a week, usually with, like, my last meal of the day. I have, like, an Earl Grey or, like, some type of, like, very calming tea to kind of help, like, you know, around 4 or 5 in the morning to kind of zone me down. It's like, whoop. But, like, in general, I don't really have caffeinated products.
I think it was my culinary, like, teacher who ran the whole school said he used to be in the military or something, and he had, like, 6 cups of black coffee in the morning, and then he could go all day. It's like, a lot of people drink a lot of coffee. Like, there's a lot of people that, like, drink a ton of coffee every day.
So I'm basically, I wouldn't say I'm coffee immune, but I stopped drinking coffee when I was 12 or 13. And so, like, I'm able to naturally stay awake for long periods of time because I don't use it. And then when I use Brisk, because I'm so accustomed to caffeine, it's like, if I probably had coffee, like a super shot of espresso, I'd be awake for days because I don't normally have caffeine like that. So just like 1 or 2 cans of Brisk for a live stream, and it's like I'm all over the place. I'm like, zoom. But
yeah, thank you.
I don't need to do that all the time. So.
Thank you for yep, thank you so much for sponsoring today, Jade Rose. Should I play the little
I did.
thingy?
I already did that. I beat you to it.
Thank you, Jade Rose. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yep, more stuff on the Wii. That's right, Joseph. My favorite Wii game where motion was required was Michael Jackson The Experience, says Joseph West.
Jackson Experience. Why does that sound familiar?
That sounds really familiar.
That sounds really familiar, Joseph.
Yep, I hope you enjoy it. No, says Jade Rose. Yeah, thank you so much. So, no problem, Luke and Amber. Hope you had a good day. Thank you, Jade Rose. Great to see you.
Go Galactic.
Sorry, I can't stay because my eyes are telling me to sleep. Okay, have a good night, Marissa.
Later, Marissa.
Imagine if Brisk sponsored you, Luke, says Joseph.
I don't drink coffee. I don't even drink tea. But when I need that extra bit of kick for my live streams, then I turn to Brisk Iced Tea. That's Brisk, baby. There you go.
We can hear you, Luke, says Blue's Cat. And I can hear you, Luke, says Captain Zach. Alright, well, great to see you guys. Hi, Frogsmith, Chad, Anthony, Jacob Langlet, Blues Cat, Jade Rose, Geeky PJ, Soulstorm, and Game Wing, Zaire, and Vice Chief Jacob Orion, and Frogsmith, and everyone. Geeky PJ and Jade Rose. So thanks again, Jade Rose, for sponsoring today's stream. And I finally am making one of the streams here. So we were just watching a lot of videos about squirrels.
That's not the only thing we were watching. We were watching some guy in a supercar trying to escape the police. And he did pretty well for a while, and then he panicked. He drove into a mall, or by a mall, and he had to bolt. And then,
I was rooting for him, actually, in a way.
I mean, I don't know what crime he committed, but he had, like...
Well, yeah, I mean, if he did something horrible.
He had, like, 9 cars. See, these Hot Pursuit, like, videos, they don't tell you.
They don't tell you what the crime was.
No, they don't tell you what the criminal did. They just show, like... And that guy's... I mean, I would give him props. He was a great driver. He was a really, really phenomenal driver. Like, he's driving, like, on the opposite side of the road. He didn't hit anybody. He's going at super speeds because he's probably in, like... say like a souped-up Corvette or something. It was definitely like a top-of-the-line vehicle. But eventually he panicked and he drove to a mall, and then he tried to run away from the police in the mall.
Into the mall.
And it looked like a motorcycle guy like dove off the motorcycle and tackled him, which was also awesome. He waited, like, the dude ran to one end of the mall, so the motorcycle cop was like, okay, you're gonna play that? And he drove to the other side, and right as the guy came out, the motorcycle dude was already on the other side, and he just, like, leaped off. And that's when they said, wasted, because we didn't actually get to see what happened after that, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Amber was like, so your grandfather was this type of, like, pursuit, like, cop. It's like, no, this type of highway pursuit didn't exist until, like, the 90s or the 80s. Like, New York City didn't even have, like, souped-up supercars, like, for the highway patrol until, I want to say, the mid-90s. Because, like, when a perpetrator is too dangerous on the road, you have to basically call the highway patrol guys. And they have these souped-up, like, you know, awesome cars that you see in Need for Speed. And those guys, once they get on the road, you're toast. Because you may be able to outrun a squad car, but you cannot outrun a highway patrol vehicle, because those things, they're decked out just as much as you. You would have to be a professional driver, and I'm talking like a street driver from Japan, to be able to try to outrun the New York City highway patrol people. And there's also, I believe there's 3 vehicles. There's like a yellow Ferrari, there's like this white kind of like Firebird that they have, or they did have, and then there's one other souped up car that the New York City like police have, or highway patrol or whatever. So you would really...
They have Ferraris?
Yeah, they have a Ferrari. They got a Ferrari in like the early 2000s.
That's my new favorite car.
And it's like, it looked like their highway patrol vehicles look like Prowl. Like, I mean, the way the designs are, because NYPD has like a certain color scheme.
Well,
so
I know a fun
like
fact
Prowl.
about Ferraris. In the 1980s, it was the first car to pass the barrier of going over 200 miles an hour. It's a fast car. I don't know what's the fastest car is now.
No, but when Grandpa did Hot Pursuit or whatever in the 60s, he had a Lincoln, I think is what their squad cars were. And, you know, your top speed wasn't that much, but they didn't have as much jurisdiction as, like, like, what do they call it? Like, not highway patrolman, state police. So he was pursuing a suspect, like, out of Peekskill and near New York City, and then the NYPD had to come because, like, it was out of Grandpa's jurisdiction, like, for his small, like, police department that he was a part of.
So he wasn't allowed to keep going.
They had to pull ahead, and because it was in their jurisdiction, they took the guy down. And what they did is they used 3 vehicles, like, I don't know, there was, like, Lincoln, whatever cars, and they kind of pinned the guy. There was, like, they did, like, one car was above the driver, one car was below the driver, and then another car came and they just kind of pressed him against the guardrail, and that's how they arrested him. And my grandfather was like several car lengths behind them because, you know, it was out at the state lines where he was, or town lines or whatever.
Oh.
But that was the only exciting, like, ever pursuit thing he did.
Then they did that on the pursuit video you were watching.
Kind of. You saw them try and...
They
attempted to do it, but the guy was a very good driver. He swerved out of it. He hit the brake, and just a little bit, and he kind of swerved out with like the handbrake, and then he went across the grass, and I was just like, oh, that dude is an awesome driver. I was like, he avoided the press. Holy cow. I was thinking they were going to have to call, whatchamacallit, like a barricade or something, but no, there was no barricade. Dude panicked, he ran into a mall, and that was the end. It was like,
I guess I should let you get out of this room first before I could talk to you more about this.
oh, I'm lost. I'm just, I put some stuff on the ground, and I think I need to put something here, but I'm not sure.
Blues Cat says, Luke, you sound like a 90s game commercial announcer.
Oh, because of how fast I'm talking? That's a brisk. That's a brisk.
It's the brisk, baby.
It's the brisk, baby, yeah.
Brisk is good, says Julia.
That's because I don't naturally have a lot of caffeine, so my late night streams, like, if I really need to keep going, I have to use brisk.
Garrett says, I saw that Redma showed up in the last stream. I don't know why she always seems to show up when I'm gone. Pretty weird.
Yeah.
Also, I came back as Mr. Freeze, says Garrett. Keep an eye out for tunnels that the partner Spectrobe can go through. Thank you, Jade Rose.
Tunnels? Little tunnels for the little guys?
So basically, you need to be an initial D driver to outrun the police, says U.S. Police, says Chad.
Well, you don't want to... You don't want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, kind of, but even then, I mean, I don't think you can outrun the highway patrol in New York City. Like, they're very, very fast.
Yeah, like Luke was telling me, it's like, once the helicopter has you, then you're dead.
Go.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you're about to be taken down. They probably won't kill you.
I mean, as long as you don't have a gun and you're not shooting at them, I mean, you should be okay. Unless, I mean, it depends. If it's been, it depends how long the pursuit has been. Like, if the pursuit is 6 minutes, if the pursuit is like 10, 15 minutes, they're gonna ram you.
Go.
Oh, have a great night, Gamewing. Thank you. Says, have a great ultimate. Thank you so much, Gamewing. Hello, Luke and Amber. Says Chad, you sound like the Speed Racer character. Hello. Hi, I made a comment on the 13th episode of 1,000 Year Door, says Jacob Langley.
Cool.
Thank you, Jacob. Risk it for the brisket, says Frogsmith.
How do I make the little guy go in there?
Joseph says it was a dance game where you had to learn to dance like Michael Jackson.
Ah, interesting. So
sounds really cool, Joseph.
It was like a waggle game?
No, they had dance games on the Wii. It wasn't just waggle. You actually did dance moves on the Wii.
You mean to press A?
I returned to Mr. Freeze because this is what he's supposed to look like, unlike the design from Rocksteady, says Garrett.
Yeah, I don't know what Rocksteady is thinking. Like, you know what? At this point, I think they're just like, you know what? Our company is dead and buried anyway. So we're just going to release the Mrs. Freeze design. It is the worst design I've ever seen for a Freeze character. Because here's the thing. They actually have great designs for Nora. And this isn't Nora. And this isn't Victor. It's somebody named Victoria. So it's like a gender-swapped version of Victor Freeze. But Victor Freeze is not a very handsome guy after his accident. So this new version of Mr. Freeze or Mrs. Freeze looks so bad. It's like, why didn't they just do Nora? I don't get them.
What do you mean? What?
You haven't seen it yet? Basically, think of it like Mrs. Freeze in Suicide Squad looks like roided out Super Karen. Like roided out, really angry, like Karen type from like the 2016 elections.
Sammy says, here comes the Gracer. He's a Batman on wheels.
Am I really talking that fast? I don't feel like that.
Sammy Bear King.
I feel like I'm doing great. I'm a little lost, but, you know.
I've watched a couple of cop shows in the 90s with car chases. Pretty intense, this chat.
Yeah, they were intense, but they're much more intense now because there's supercars involved, so. Supercars are awesome. I love Need for Speed games. Need for Speed games are amazing.
I don't know why, but I guess hi Ahmad, hi everyone.
Hello.
You need to think. I think the zoom was Z or C, says Jade.
Yeah, I'm
you have to press
A
while zoomed. Oh, okay.
I'm inside the tunnel. I'm just trying to find a way through said tunnel.
Alright, well, I'll try to look up Mrs. Freeze.
Yeah, just type Mrs. Freeze Suicide Squad.
I always think I should get a fast car in case I'm ever accused of a crime I didn't commit. And then, like, I'm running against the law and I need to clear my name. You know.
There is ways you could avoid a helicopter, though. If you took the car off the road and you're, like, in a quarry area or you're someplace that has, like, sewage pipes, you could actually technically, if you have a vehicle that's...
You could get in the sewage pipe and wait until the helicopter passes.
No, you could be inside the sewage pipes and, like, you know, especially if they have, like, different connecting things, it'd be hard for you to see where your vehicle's going, but it's like, you have to have a strong enough car that, because if you're in a supercar and you go off-road, there's always a chance that your tire is going to blow up because it's supposed to be on asphalt. So if your vehicle leaves the air, like if you jump up, let's say you hit like a pothole or something, your car goes, it's going to mess up the shocks and it's going to mess up part of the car, the undercarriage. And then as you have the police chasing after you, could have you could have sparks underneath your thing, and then your car's going to boom. Or you could have like literally you could watch as the wheels would fall apart as you drive, because supercars aren't supposed to take that impact. Yeah, that's
supposed to be Nora?
No, that's not Nora. That's gender bent Mr. Freeze. So her name is Victoria. Right.
I don't understand.
She look like a man.
Wait, I don't understand why there's a girl version of Mr. Freeze.
Because reasons. Because they figure their company is doomed now, so they're not even gonna worry about throwing caution to the wind. They're just like, screw it, let's go out, let's be remembered.
Is it alternate Earth? I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, because both Nora and Mr. Freeze are dead.
So how did she get here? She dropped from the sky? I don't understand.
She's from an alternate world.
Why, though? Why would she come to this world?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
I don't understand anything that's happening.
Yay, open the path! Good job, little buddy!
They're just randomly making up characters, and then they just randomly throw together a reason why they're there.
I don't know. I wish I could tell you, I don't know. I saw that design and I was like, because I saw people complaining about it, I was like, the design's not that bad, and then I looked at it and I'm like,
well,
oh my god.
Since I've never heard of the character, I mean, why would I care what her design looks like?
Look up Nora Freeze as Mrs. Freeze, and you can see how cool Nora looked. Like,
well, yeah, but...
all they had to do was just take a design of a previous character, but, you know, that consultant agency's like, no! Represent ugly people, too!
So this is what Nora looked like as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, it looks like roided out female version of Mr. Freeze.
That's Nora's Mr.
That's Nora! Yeah, see? Look at that! That's Nora Freeze when she turned into Mrs. Freeze. When Mr. Freeze gave her the same treatment that turned him into him. She looked like Nora with blue skin and long blonde hair and evil eyes. Still looked like Nora.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about this.
They just don't care anymore. Like, sadly, we're gonna probably witness Rocksteady just get snuffed out. It's just gonna be the end of Rocksteady's story. So instead of them going out strong, they're just gonna kind of die with a whimper. Just gonna, or like a whoopee cushion, like that. Just gonna.
I don't know. I don't even react to things anymore because I don't know what to say anymore.
I mean, you can't really say anything because, I mean, it's expected at this point.
Don't forget to put the blue book back on the blue pedestal. Thank you, Jade.
Which blue blue pedestal? You mean over here? This thing?
Right. Have a good night. Robert.
That's not it. Yeah, so the dungeons are really complex in Spectrobes. So I'm glad Jade is here to kind of walk me through things because this can take a while.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Captain Zach. You're very kind.
You're excited for the Nintendo Direct in June? Yeah, most people are. Too bad they're not going to announce the next system, though.
I bought the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and Endless Ocean Luminous. Can't wait to play them. Awesome, Stardust.
Very cool, Stardust. Those are all good games. Then I put this back?
Yeah, I've been liking Endless Ocean, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance is awesome. Cool, Stardust. Well, Luke and my roles are reversed. I'm the one without energy, and Luke is the one with tons of energy.
Well, I've been sipping brisk for the past, like, 3 hours.
I don't even... I'm immune to brisk. It's not...
That's because it doesn't have enough caffeine to do anything for you because, you know, it's not the same. Like, if I was a coffee drinker, brisk wouldn't do anything. Brisk would just be kind of like, oh, it's a nice little bit of caffeine with my meal. But because I'm not a caffeinated person in general, my body's not used to it. So when I have like 2 cans, it's like, woo! I become like, what's his name? Kramer from Seinfeld. I'm just all over the place. I feel like my hair is standing on end. So. Jerry! It's crazy, Jerry. Crazy! Yeah. I feel like Kramer.
Oh my gosh, I was just thinking of that one episode where Kramer... he's trying to figure out if Jerry's accountant is taking his money and using it for nefarious purposes. So he's trying to like see if he might be using it to buy extracurricular things, like, what do you call it? Substances. So like he goes with him into the bar and he's like talking to him and then he starts making it like he's doing tons of stuff.
Oh no.
So like he says some kind of line where he says like, you know, like, he's like, might as well live life, you know, I'm gonna live life with no regrets. And he has, I don't know, I can't talk about it on the channel. I don't know, he has I don't know. I can mute and tell you. I don't know. He just basically has his glass of grape juice, and he has his 15-minute break stick, and he's drinking the grape juice and the 15-minute break stick at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
He's smoking it and drinking it at the exact, like, all at once, and he's like why live life cautiously when you can, like, where you can just go for it or something. And the guy's looking at him like the accountant guy is looking at him like he's like I need to go. I don't know. Yeah, Kramer guy really had a lot of energy. Maybe he had brisk before doing every scene.
Well, brisk used to be in, like, actually Snapple iced tea was the tea that everybody loved in New York in the 90s, but then Snapple got gross because what they did is they, like, put it inside of plastic cans. Or not plastic cans, plastic the container thingies. And plastic, like, has, like, a type of chemical in it. Like, people don't know this, but plastic has a type of chemical in it. So, what happens is the Snapple is mixing with, like, the chemicals in its natural state. Instead of, like, when you had glass, right? When you had glass, it was actually better for you because it wasn't plastic. So, you know. But the funny thing is, if all these companies were really environmental, then they would use glass, because glass is more environmentally safe. It's better for recycling. In fact, in the 80s and 90s, like on Reading Rainbow and Mr. Rogers and all this other stuff, they told us, like, glass is, like, one of the most recyclable, safe, like, things that people can reuse over and over and over again. But companies' profits eventually started to have problems, so secretly, in the late 2000s, they switched to plastics. Like, most companies, like Snapple and all those other ones. And, like, a lot of these, like, environmentally safe products that they continue to say are still safe by saying some, you know, bullcrap that the plastics are a different type of plastic, which they're not. They
BPA-free.
Right, they fool people. And it's like, before, they were really good for the environment because glass can be reused and remade into so many different things. Remaking plastic is not really environmentally safe. It just isn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So. But my grandfather, the reason why I really got into Snapple is because Snapple was one of the products that he approved for his hot dog cart. So his hot dogs would sell soda. They have, like, soda cans, and then he'd have like a little near the end of his like run as the hot dog man, have like a little mini fridge, and inside would be Snapples. And some of the Snapples were small enough to actually fit like inside of the thing. The little ice bin on the hot dog cart, and he would have like 2 or 3 Snapples, and then he would have like a mini fridge plugged into his car or something like that, where he could get more cold drinks. And he would have like beer and Snapple and things like that. But he really loved Snapple. He was like, it really is made from the best stuff on earth. Plus, my grandfather always loved to support New York brands, because, you know, he was a New Yorker, so, like, any type of New York, whether it was Sabrettes, Snapple, that was the company that he wanted to have in his hot dogs. Like his hot dog brand or whatever. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely, Joseph. The Rocksteady was good with the Arkham games. Was the best with the Arkham games. The other thing that's out, not so much. Yeah, not the other thing that's out. Yeah, definitely, Joseph. Yeah. I don't really like... Oh, people are talking about Star Wars. I don't know. Oh, there's a new Star Wars or something coming out? I don't know. Oh, a Rey movie or something.
Oh.
Yeah. I always loved Snapple, says Captain Zach. I would have like 2 or 3 of them because it's good. My Blue Luke's mine. I don't really like tea at all. Oh wow, Garrett.
That's fine. I mean, I wasn't a big tea drinker until later in life. So.
Well, like in some countries, I don't want to. I feel like we're getting in a weird territory. I don't know if I should enter this discussion.
Late night streams always get weird. You're welcome to the late night streams, Amber. This is a late night stream.
But you know, like in some countries, like I know they told us in cooking class that in France they have a lot of their yogurts and stuff in glass.
Yeah.
Because it's really bad for you to have the yogurt in plastic. And when we heard that in our class, we're sitting there listening to that, they're like, yeah, it can really cause you a lot of health problems if you have your yogurt cups in plastic. And we were sitting here listening to the teacher, and we're like, well, we live in America, and all of our yogurt is in plastic. And they're just like, oh. And it's just like, we're looking at ourselves like, what the... Like, well, what are we supposed to do? Like,
here's what...
how are we can't leave. I'm still gonna have yogurt, but, like, what am I... Like, they should really be putting all of our products in glass, really.
Especially, I mean, if they say they're really environmentally friendly, it's so bizarre to me. Like, in the 80s, like, the government actually made a push for people to use everything in glass. There was glass jars for, like...
It's safer because the chemicals from the plastic don't leach into your food.
Exactly. But here's the thing, this is what my grandma told me, like, back in the day, and I still do this, is, like, you take your stuff, if it comes in plastic, like juice or milk, or not milk, sorry, juice or yogurt or whatever, you put it in a glass bowl, like when you're going to serve it. That way you're not eating out of the plastic. Yes, it was in the plastic, but you're not continuing to eat out of it. It's different. Just like, I don't drink out of plastic bottles.
Yeah, at
like
least
I pour it into a glass.
At least that'll solve part of your problem.
A little bit, because I'm not continually putting my lips up to the plastic over and over again and getting stuff. So it's like, and I've also noticed that when I put it in glass and stuff like that, it tastes a little better because I'm not drinking it out of the plastic that it came in. So that's just me. I love this sword I got so much. It's such a strong sword. Okay, so that was a little mini battle. I have no idea where the heck to go now. We came out here on this little alien thingy. And I came from what direction?
I like peach, strawberry, kiwi, and the mango flavored Snapple, says Julia. Yum.
Good choices, Julia. I haven't had Snapple in a long time because I can't stand it anymore. Like, when that stuff was in glass, it was so good. Like, Snapple had, like, such a great taste to it.
It was changed in our lifetime.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year they started putting it in plastic.
They started putting it in plastic in 2015.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah.
It ruined the taste of it.
Yeah. So, I remember, because you and I went to the grocery store, because we had just used up the last of our Snapple, because Snapple lasted for quite a while. So we had Snapple in the
We
the
used
glass.
to get the peach
peach and
tea
the raspberry.
Snapple or raspberry tea Snapple.
Yeah. So anyway, we ran out of it, and then we went to the store, and we were like, "Oh, okay, we were looking for the Snapple," and they're like, "Where's the world of Snapple?" And then we went into the juice aisle, and there it was in plastic, and we're like, "No, that's not Snapple's supposed to be over there in the cold section." And we were talking to the dude, and he was like, "Oh yeah, they switched to plastic like 2 months ago." It's like, what? And they said, "Yeah, it still tastes the same." It's like, no, it wouldn't. So we bought it, and we went home, and we had it, and it was like, ugh. It didn't have that same, like, snappily goodness taste. It wasn't the same. And I haven't really bought Snapple since. Because I don't like the taste of it.
I vaguely recall when I was younger, I don't remember. When I was younger, maybe it was early 90s or when I was really little, maybe really late 80s or something. I just recall drinking Coca-Cola out of glass bottles.
We had some soda was out of glass bottles in the 80s. They in the early 90s they switched to plastic.
Because I remember they would have like a thing at stores where you could bring back your glass, and then you could get some money back for it, like for recycling it.
You're not wrong.
I don't understand why they stopped doing that.
Because it became expensive. Glass is not cheap to, you know.
But maybe instead of spending, well, I'm not really good at this. I feel like I'm getting in non-game related topics territory. I'm just
Soda is beverages. Beverages fuel gamers.
Look, I'm not gonna talk about this. I'm not supposed to talk about controversial things like soda.
I don't see how soda's controversial, but okay.
Some people think there's nothing wrong with plastic. There's nothing I can do about it. Everything is in plastic in the United States anyway, so I can't do anything about it.
Yep, and it's funny though that the countries that, they never chastise the U.S. for it, but a lot of those countries actually still have a lot of glass. Japan, France, they still have a lot. Sweden, Germany, America is like mostly plastic.
Also, like,
and they're always getting on people's cases for like not being environmentally friendly, but it's like
they're always yelling about something in this country. Like, I remember I've been a cashier for many years in different states, and I remember that there was one point that they started yelling at people, and they were like, "You shouldn't use paper bags because it hurts trees." And then they were like, "We're switching everything to plastic so it's safer for the environment." And then later on, like, I remember, like, just like 5 to 7 years ago, they were like, "Oh, are you doing paper or plastic?" And I was like, "Oh, plastic." And they're like, "Well, paper is safer for the environment." And I was just thinking, like, which one is it? You told us we couldn't use paper because it's not safe. Then you told us we have to use plastic because it's safer for the environment. Now you're telling us that plastic isn't safe for the environment. They literally can't decide which one.
No.
That's what bothers me, is when people just can't even make up their mind. They just keep going back and forth. They just want to yell at somebody for something.
Wait, was that really a battle cleared? Because I lost all of my little guys. Like, all my troops are dead. I have nobody left to fight with, I don't think. This is bad. Hopefully there's going to be like a restore point or something like that. Or I might have to leave the dungeon because I'm serious, my people just died. The little Digimon guys that I bring into battle and they get big and they're all, "Rawr!" I lost like... I have a team of 6. I have 2 left. It's not good. It's not good, it's not good, it's not good. It's bad. Bad. Lower levels. So hopefully there's gonna be like a little save point or something.
I like fruit flavored iced tea, milk tea, brown sugar tea, taro milk, honeydew milk tea, strawberry milk tea, and matcha, says Julia. I'm back with some water and bread. Awesome, Frogsmith. Maybe when I'm old I will like tea. I just started to like Earl Grey tea. It is really good. I really like it.
It's not really a taste preference. Like, your body is so used to like soda and a lot of like really, very sugary caffeinated products, like as a young person, And I did not. I had to switch stuff because I wasn't trying to be like a health food person. I got really bad acid reflux disease from soda, junk food, all this other stuff where I actually got ulcers. So ulcers developed because of my eating habits. And the doctor said, hey, if you don't change your ways, like if you don't really, your diet, he says, I don't think you're going to live until your 30s because your stomach is like, eating itself. Because you have like all this, your acid levels are incredibly high. And we have to put you on, you're 18 years old, we have to put you on these ulcer medicines. Because we don't want this to turn into a thing where you're going to need surgery and all this other stuff. And, I changed my diet. I protested. I did it. I cut out soda. I cut out caffeine. And I went to, like, yogurts and all kinds of stuff. Yogurt, salad, no more Mexican. Just did a full clean slate as best I could. And, after, like, before Amber and I got married, like, I got a clean bill of health for that, but I had, problems with the car accident. But other than that, I was doing much better. And I noticed that, like, after 3 months or something after cutting caffeine, it's like when I was drinking tea and stuff, I would notice, like, hot tea. I started with chamomile, and then I went to, like, not the bitter tea, but, like, kind of the sweeter tea. And I noticed that I could actually taste it better, and it wasn't like this sugary aftertaste or like this acid feeling that you can get after having a lot of soda sometimes, especially orange soda. You can kind of feel like the tingly sensation in your teeth, and it feels a little. You can kind of feel the acid because it's a very acidic drink. So when I got rid of that stuff and I was drinking like tea and stuff, I actually started to appreciate and really enjoy the taste of the tea because it was sweet on its own, as well as it was a very. And tea is a lot of tea is it has vitamins and minerals in it because it's a old Chinese secret that they've marketed all over the world. Different types of tea. So tea is actually good for you. It has like healing remedies, and it's got stuff that's good for your white blood cells and all this other stuff. So it's something healthy for you. And I started drinking tea when I was in my around 18, 19 years old. And I had been a hardcore drinker of caffeine because soda was cheap. My family was poor. So I grew up drinking soda at the age of like 9 or 8. It was just normal. Orange soda would be in the house or whatever. It was, and Kool-Aid. Orange soda or Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid is infinitely better for you than soda, though.
Yeah, but I mean,
it has way less sugar than soda.
For a kid in the summertime, being able to get an orange soda, which orange soda was my favorite, or cream soda, it was a big deal, especially in New York. Because I would have Kool-Aid every day. Because Kool-Aid was easy. You boil the water from the sink, because you don't want to drink tap water. So I was a New Yorker, so you boil the water, you put it in a big glass jar, and then if my parents weren't around and I was the one who made it, instead of like putting the stuff in and then doing the glass thing, I'd make a big pitcher of it, and in the summer, and I would put like red or blue, whatever it was, Kool-Aid, and I'd just put it in the pitcher itself and just kind of stir it around. And that was what I would drink all day. And we only had enough room in the fridge for one pitcher of water because they were big pitchers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if my family worked all the time, and my sister didn't seem to care. She was like, I don't know, she didn't care because she was so young. So I was Big Brother. I'd make like big pitcher of blue or red icy or whatever. I'd ask her, hey, what kind of mom and dad aren't around, so what do you want to drink today? Like, because we got to stay hydrated. So because it's hot and we didn't have AC. So it's like, what do you want? You want the blue stuff or the red stuff? And she'd be like, I want the blue or I want the red. And so I'd just make a big pitcher of that stuff.
Well, you'd think she'd be nicer to you.
She got crazy when she went to high school and junior high. Like it wasn't. I always wanted that relationship where the younger sister falls around the big brother and he's like senpai or Oni-chan or something like that, and the little sister is like really nice to the brother, and things like, I never had that. After my sister was like 10 years old, I never had that. It was like I was the big brother, but it was like once she started school or like higher grades and stuff, it just. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, that's what school does to some people, though. Is they get kind of mean.
There's no reason it should do that.
There's no reason, but I mean, it has to do with the people you hang out with in schools and stuff.
So it's a personal choice.
I think it's a peer pressure related thing, personally.
But peer pressure is a personal choice.
I went backwards, by the way.
You can choose to
lost.
give in to the peer pressure and be a complete jerk.
But anyway,
or you can
it seems hard when you're given a choice to change your diet and stuff, because like you've been drinking and eating this stuff like your whole life and nothing really tastes quite like that. But the natural yumminess of food, when you're able to get rid of a lot of the junk food and the soda and stuff that you're consuming, because college kids and high school kids consume a lot of soda and stuff like that. In fact, I always thought it was weird that in our high school and college they had vending machines like right outside of the classrooms. You didn't even have to walk to the cafeteria area of my one college. Like, that was literally right outside the classrooms, like right near the entrance. They had these huge vending machines. Mm-hmm. And that was terrible because right after class, the kids would go right to the vending machines and just go, you know?
I didn't have any money, so I couldn't do that.
Well, not every kid could, but, like, the kids that had, you know, stuff, they went and they did that.
Oh, I know. You'd think that they would just put healthy stuff in there. I would, if I was leading the school. They didn't really do a good job of that. They should have just put healthy stuff.
Did I die? Am I dead?
Just like if I was the person that ran the health department for the United States of America, the first thing I would do is outlaw soda. I'd be like, we're not, just like when they had Prohibition era, I would prohibit Twinkies and soda. Like, you wouldn't even be able to get them. You'd have to go to a speakeasy to actually acquire a Coca-Cola.
He can get knocked out? Wake up, you idiots! Somebody get me up! This isn't fair! Help! Wake me up inside! No! I randomly got up now after my dude is... Okay, whatever. This is stupid.
Well, this is weird. Just knocked out.
I'm just knocked out, but I'm dead. Okay, I can move now. No, I can't. Yes, now I can
You're
move.
making me want to get some tea now, Luke. I might get some tea.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just saying, like, I've heard a lot of people tell me, like, oh, you know, I can't eat all this healthy stuff because I just can't stand the taste. And a lot of reason why you can't stand the taste of healthy stuff, which is very good for you, and it tastes good too once you get used to it, is your body is so used to these very, very sugary substances.
You just have to, like, detox your body from sugar.
Yeah, so like right now, like when we go out and Amber and I travel and I get a soda, sometimes I can't finish my whole soda because it's too sugary. Like it's just too much for me. It's like, you know, and even brisk iced tea, it's not too sugary. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna have to start this thing all over again. No! Please don't kill me! I don't want to die! Your teas are over in the tea section. I don't know where the Earl Grey is. You've got chamomile out and you have something else. You've got your chamomile and you've got your lemon lift. Oh, we don't have lemon lift anymore? Okay. Where did we get lemon lift then? Was that a grandma tea? Oh, lemon ginger. I'm not promoting Brisk, but at the same time, could you guys click this link that leads to it? No. No, I don't have any sponsorships. Linky the cat. Whoa, Linky the cat is going mini viral. Way to go, boy. Not being a freeloader tonight. 2,000 views for Waiting to Strike. Ha ha ha. Excellent. Oh crap. I know what just happened now. I know what happened. We started over. No! No! Wait, where are we? Oh, it's saved! It's saved! It's saved! We're saved! Okay. That makes me feel better. I thought they were going to start me over my last save point. Alright, so that's the Ice Ruins B. So where the heck are we supposed to go? Well, I was worried I was dead. I mean, you can't underestimate this game. This game will wreck you. Wreck you like a hurricane. Or rock you like a hurricane. Okay, time code is in. Here we go. Where exactly am I supposed to be going, though? If I go here, then it summons... This happens. That's not a good thing.
Come here.
Don't pass out. It's today! Slice them up. Huh? Too brisk. I forgot I had a brisk, so I had one brisk when I was getting kind of Zone of the Enders during the Paper Mario stuff where you were like talking all slow and being all like mom-like to the chat. I was like, pick me up. And I forgot I had a thing of brisk before. So like when I was eating the thing, I downed a can in the kitchen. So I'm overly brisk. A little bit. I don't know. I mean, it's also because I haven't really gotten a lot of proper sleep, so that's why you were, you know, kind of KOing me. There's so many of these creatures! My sword is strong and it goes swish. Hey! The little monster leveled up. Save me! Save me from the nothing I've become. I always had that stupid song stuck in my head because it was like on in the 2000s all the time. It was like one of the greatest songs of the early 2000s in my personal opinion. It was awesome. And then it got replaced by like bubblegum pop like Taylor Swift stuff later on. I thought Evanescence was cool actually. At least I think that's the name of the band. I don't remember. That is their name? Wow, I remember their name. I don't really remember band names very much, so that's kind of impressive. Die! Get him, little buddy! Yeah! We're out of honey? Did you check the cabinet? The cabinet. Interesting. Oh, that's not where the time code is supposed to be. I accidentally wrote the time code in the chat. Yeah, it is weird. Jade, what elevator am I supposed to go to? Am I supposed to go to the one that says B1? Or am I supposed to go to the elevator that says B2? What is the correct path for me to go? Because if I go the wrong way, I'm going to have to fight these monsters all over again. And I don't want to do that. Not B1. Okay, not B1 is good. Do not go to B1. Alright, so we're going up this little thing again. This incline path.
I found my Earl Grey.
You found your Earl Grey? Awesome. It is good tea. I still have brisk. I'm not putting any more tea in my body tonight because I'm still finishing off my brisk. Monsters. Hey, I wonder what these two switches are for. They both look the same. Maybe we're supposed to press them at the same time? I know. I bet we could press them both with a little help from the Spectrobe. Huh?
Okay. I've never seen you this hyper at night before.
You're not here for the late night streams. Did we succeed? Alright. Alright, we succeeded! All depends on the game. I'm not really hyper for Harvest Moon. Like, Spectrobes is a game that's very demanding for me.
My household drinks bottled water, says Julia. Yeah,
Okay.
we have some bottled water here.
We have bottled water I put in glasses.
I don't. I drink it out of the bottle.
That explains so much.
Whatever.
Hmm. Okay, that didn't do anything. Why do you have a switch over here?
Honey, lemon lift is black tea with lemon in it.
Ah!
I've never bought that in my life.
I
don't know why.
I remember that from Massachusetts. That's my parents' beverage, or that's my grandma.
I've never bought that in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy that tea.
Yeah, I drank that in college. I drank that in
I thought you don't even like lemon.
I don't, but my I don't remember why I had that one. I was so used to drinking that tea at school because they had lemon lift at school.
I can't imagine why.
Because it lifts you up in the morning? No.
I don't think so. They should have green tea at school. It's healthier.
Yeah, they should, but they don't. Okay. Well, this is a predicament. Also, because the music is like very in this game, I have to, you know, have several cans of brisk because it's very my mind can't handle too much ambience because it makes me doze off. So to fight that, I have brisk.
It is cool to seeing such a big streamer playing Spectrobes, says Juice.
Ah!
Hi, Juice.
I'm a big streamer? That's cool. Thank you.
Why is there a rat following Kwings, says American Tiger?
This is my rat named Binky. This is Binky the rat. It's a space rat. Everyone say hi to Binky.
Hello, Binky.
Binky loves you.
I didn't ask for that, Binky. I just was saying hello. I don't feel that way about you, Binky. I loved it. I won't say who, but someone was... I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but somebody in our chat, like, on one of our streams several days ago was coming, like, they were hitting on one of our viewers, like, tremendously. When they were just like, yes, they're like American women, I love them, and like hitting on them like crazy, and like one of our viewers was so savage, they're like, I just see you as an acquaintance.
Oh, that's
I was like,
funny.
well, I guess I didn't have to stand up for anyone, they took care of it.
Binky's standing on the switch! Stay, Binky! Stay! Stay! Aha! Progress! Oh. Today's journalist would be freaking out over that puzzle. How do I get the switch to activate? Use Binky.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to step in and be like, hey, don't harass my viewers, but nope, she took care of it. I was like...
It's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, exactly.
Tricky switch.
How is my tooth? It's doing better, American Tiger, thank you. I have to take my second dose of medicine tonight, so Yeah, exactly, Sammy. It was getting weird, but luckily we have, you know, some pretty cool people in our chat that have no problem standing up for themselves, which is pretty cool. What I don't get is like when people in the chat, like when there's someone in the chat and they like are hitting on somebody and the and the person's profile that they're hitting on is like a picture of like, look, there's 3 switches. You think we should try pressing one of them?
Huh? I never saw a switch I didn't want to press.
Be careful. It could cause an explosion or worse.
Aw, come on, Gina. I think that's your name.
Yes, that is.
Awesome. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Come on, Gina. Will you stop being such a worrywart? Just press the one thing already. Let's press just one already. Press one what? Press a switch?
But anyway, it's kind of weird when I see somebody like hitting on someone in the chat and they're like, wow, they're like, you know, I really, you're so beautiful. Like, I really want to, you know, hang out with you and stuff. Like, do you have a boyfriend or whatever? And then, like, you look at the picture of the girl they're hitting on, and their profile picture is a picture of like, Pinkie Pie from like it's like they don't even have a picture of their own face. Like, they're literally hitting on a picture of a cartoon character. Like, how can you tell the person? Like, I
have
know,
excellent taste.
I know that all of our viewers are beautiful. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of weird. Like, if I had a profile picture of like a cartoon character, and somebody hit on me and was like, "You're so beautiful," it's like, your profile picture is a picture of a cartoon character. You should be like, I don't really look like Twilight Sparkle in real life, just so you know. Like, this is a cartoon character on my profile picture. Like, oh no. You're all beautiful and breathtaking. K-Wing, what was your pickup line for Amber, says American Tiger? Thank you for the super chat, American Tiger. Well, that question is directed towards you, Luke. What's the super chat from American Tiger?
I use so many lines on Amber, I can't remember.
Oh my god.
See, Amber was a very unique lady because she had never seen a lot of the pop culture things. So I had literally a opportunity that I did not pass up. And I used lines on her from sappy 80s, 90s, Saved by the Bell. I used pickup lines from all kinds of stuff. And she didn't know any better, because I thought eventually, you know, eventually she's gonna think that this is weird. You know, she'll see through this, and it wasn't until we were engaged or something, we're sitting on the couch and we're watching a movie, and she just gives me the Wi-Fi's. Like, wait a sec. He just said your line. It's like, did he? And then afterwards, over the years, Amber's watched all the different movies that I've watched, and she's like, because she, you know, she realized. Zelda, get away from that. So, what's that black stuff on the on that piece of paper?
It's a piece of cookie.
Chocolate cookie? Okay, apparently she's not eating that. That's good. Yeah.
Good thing she didn't eat that. Yeah, there may have been some chocolate. Are you gonna stare at me while I move this chocolate over?
Am I gonna stare at you with the chocolate? Hey Jade, which one are we hitting? Which crystal gem thingy we gonna... Anyone? Okay, I like green and red. Christmas colors. Christmas time!
I have to press them until the 3 pieces on the bridge form the bridge. Thank you so much for the super chat, American Tiger.
Oh no.
I can just imagine somebody in the chat hitting on someone and being like, "You're so sophisticated and grown up," and they're like, their profile picture is Pinkie Pie from like.
Oh, that's so great. It's like they're very articulate, and they have a picture of no. You get this guy who's like so debonair, and he's saying such nice things, and he's swooning this girl over, and then you go to his channel and you see a picture of Pinky. North Point.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I am. It's gonna be funny. I'm not gonna get this puzzle. Stop moving the thing!
Actually, the girls I go out with haven't seen those movies. Thanks for the tip, Luke, says American Tiger.
Great movie with good pickup lines. Romancing the Stone is fantastic. The Mummy, like with Brendan Fraser, is really good. Let's see. The Indiana Jones films have some decent ones. Oh, what's the name of that movie? Don't do Harry Met Sally. That's too dated. But like Saved by the Bell has some great ones. Especially Saved by the Bell, the new class. It's really good if you're in college. Boy Meets World, not so much. I wouldn't. Those don't work anymore. It's good. What was the name of that movie? It was a really sappy movie. It was like a rom-com. I mean, most 80s and 90s rom-coms work. Even Groundhog Day has some good ones. I can't figure this puzzle out. I'm just going round and round and switching these. Oh my gosh, I got it! I think. Did I do it?
It's a miracle.
Can I run across the bridge? Yes!
Yes, I am in college, says American Tiger.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell, the college years is perfect. That's right! That's right, little buddy.
Yes. Yes, you guys are all beautiful. You guys are all we only have ridiculously good-looking viewers.
Am I gonna make any more Retro Mondays? I don't see how. Like, I have energy right now, but as soon as the stream ends, I'm gonna be dead tired.
It's like my dad is always asking me if I'm gonna do art and music. I don't have time because I'm working. This is
I mean, I technically have like probably 200 videos I could do left on games for like PC and GameCube and stuff like that, and PS2 that are considered retro now, but most of the games from my quote-unquote childhood, like 1980s through, we'll say, the mid-90s, I've covered all those as Retro Mondays. Like, I did NBA Jam, I did the shoot-'em-up games, I did all the beat-'em-up games I played, even the obscure ones like Magic Sword. Retro Mondays didn't necessarily stop because I ran out of content or I got busy with the Let's Play channel. Oh no. Whoopsies!
What did you do?
I made a horrible mistake! Please tell me I saved beforehand! No!
This is gonna be a long night.
Nah, I might have messed something up.
Oh, I don't know if I could take this. First Akuma, now this.
Hey, Akuma wasn't my fault. But it became like an honesty thing. Like, I already covered all the games from my childhood. So, like, you know, there are games from my teenage years and college years that I could always do, but it's like, when do I get the time to do that, though? That's the problem. Like, we stream, like, 9 hours a day, every day. We have to. And, I have also people that are paying, like the Jade, lovely, or the Jade, nice Jade, is one of our VIPs. I'm running out of brisk, okay? I'm getting a little, my brain's going like, so we honor our high-paid members, and we give them a stream that we know is not going to get any views. Like, this game's not going to get any views.
Well, Jade is one of the most patient people, because we kept...
Jade is very patient.
But basically, what Luke is trying to say is, our ultimates allow us to keep the channel on the air, and they're helping the channels to survive. But, you know, unlike... like, basically, like...
You're taking too long.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't want to... I'm trying to say it in a good way. Like, basically, we want to make sure we give our ultimates a good stream. And, you know, we have at least 15 ultimates a month. So, I mean, that's the... You know, that they're a priority. Not doing a side project. Doing the ultimate streams are the priority. If we did side projects, we wouldn't be able to fulfill our ultimate obligations late at night.
Why did you put your childhood on quotes? I don't even know what quotes mean. Did I do something wrong? Battle power! That is not a fun looking ball.
Quote, childhood quote?
I might have, yeah. I'm running out of... the brisk is wearing out, guys.
It's because he was raised in a lab. He never had a childhood.
I had a childhood. I had a very happy childhood when it came to video games and television. And my parents loved me and stuff, but like school was a nightmare. I hated school. But yeah, it was an ethics decision. I was like, I could be like a lot of these people who are still making like retro videos when I know for a fact that most of those guys never played those games, and they're just kind of like, want to know, make a great video, and then they come up with like this weird story about their childhood that never happened, because if you go back and you see how old some of those people are, they weren't alive when those games came out, or
yeah, like
you know,
you go through and you see they're like, when I was like, you know, like,
I remember going to the store and playing this game when it was brand new.
They'll
like,
pretend that they were around, like, in the late 80s or early 90s, but they weren't even born until, like, 2000.
Yeah, something like that.
So how could they have played the game when it first came out? So a lot of these reviewers, like, they lie about their childhood, and Luke didn't want to do that. He did all the games that were his childhood.
Yeah, because I grew up, I was in poverty, so like most of the retro games that I covered, those were games that I played or rented. And then when I ran out of stuff, it's like, well, because I remember having a talk with Amber, it's like, I could technically keep this going, but it's like, you know, the only thing in my catalog would be like GameCube stuff, and I said, that's last gen, that's not really retro. Now it's retro, because it's over 20 years ago, but, you know, I ran out of material, pretty much. Like, it's like I could make up and be like, look at a classic retro game and be like, hey, this is something that came out when I was a kid, but I never played it.
Luke always gets this question all the time. I really don't see, like, Luke continuing Retro Mondays. I mean, I could see him doing a different retro thing, like him doing another thing where he just reviews games in general. And some of them are retro, some of them aren't, but I mean, to continue Retro Mondays, there's not enough material. Like, maybe you could do one or two more.
Oh, there's lots of games from the 80s and 90s that I didn't play, but
yeah,
the aspect of Retro Mondays that was so compelling for people is because I would share memories that I had.
It wouldn't be the same. I think it's better to just leave Retro Mondays as it is, because Luke did his catalog of all the games he remembers.
It would basically be like, now, if I went back and I looked at a game I never played, it'd be like, this game came out, I could do a little history on it, I could tell you how the game played, but I can't...
It wouldn't be the same as the other Retro Mondays.
No, I can't add any interpersonal things to it, because I never, obviously, I never played it.
Luke isn't the kind of person that is going to force and pretend that he had an experience as a child he didn't have, because, you know, most people don't know this, but like people with ADD, they can't lie very well.
No.
So if he's, you know, if he's starting to talk about a story that never happened when he was a kid, he's just gonna start sweating a lot, and his voice is gonna start changing, and he's not gonna sound normal when he's trying to pretend. Like, a lot of YouTubers, they can just lie through their teeth and make up a story, but it's not gonna sound right when he tries to lie.
Most of the Sega games that I covered, like, I was, like, where Amber is, like, backseat gaming. Like, I was sitting there watching my friend play the Genesis game, and he wouldn't let me play it. Shaycon the Forever Man, I actually got to borrow his console when he went away for, like, I don't know, I forget where he went. He was gone for a couple months, and his brother basically said, hey, your friend's not here right now, so why don't you borrow his console? And it's like, grab a couple games. So I picked up Shaycon the Forever Man, a Ninja Turtles game, and something like that, and I borrowed the Genesis over, like, I don't know, a couple weeks in the spring or something. Because I'd already finished all the games that I had, and there were no games coming out. So I had to find a way of dealing with the game drought back then. Game drought of my wallet. So I borrowed my friend's console, and I played a bunch of Genesis games that were old, like Golden Axe and all this other stuff. And then when that was done, it was kind of like, okay. But every Genesis game that came out, like, I didn't get to play half of them. I got to play a lot of RPGs, like Lunar and stuff like that, but that was later, you know? So.
Well, thank you for the super chat. Taco1798 says, hey Kwings.
Hello.
I grew up watching your Versus videos every day. I was so excited. Now I'm off to college soon. Thank you guys always for your impact.
Well, we're glad you enjoyed our Versus. See, Versus is a series that's actually easy for us to do. The problem with Versus is nobody watches it. We've done several Versus videos over the past, even year. And I would love to do a Akuma, because there's a lot of material that I could do fighting Amber with Akuma, because Akuma looks terrible in Street Fighter 6. It looks like he's got leather skin and he looks really weird, you know? So there's a lot that I could borrow from Wise to make, like, comedic fun Versus videos. But Retro Mondays, that interpersonal thing between the audience and the creator is just non-existent, because I don't really have a lot of things that I can share about other than just what the game was when the game came out. It'd just be like a regular review. And what made Retro Monday so fun for me is I stopped doing the game reviews and I started telling stories based on my childhood. And that was it, you know?
What you could do is you could... Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you so much for the super chat, Taco. Have a wonderful time at college. We'll be keeping you in our thoughts and prayers that everything will go well in college. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you so much, Taco. Red Hood says, I am 13 now. I just getting into retro stuff, so I was just wondering if there was any recommendations, says the Hood 43.
What console do you like? There's lots of retro games. Like, are you more of a Sega person? Are you more of a Nintendo? Are you more of a PC person? Game Boy, Game Gear? Like what? You could even argue that PlayStation is retro. So what is your flavor? What type of thing do you like in terms of? Because I mean, retro is a lot more than people think it is, because there's so many genres to it.
Oh, you're okay. The Hood says, I'm sorry I've been missing the stream.
You're fine.
Thank you for the super chat, Adam. Says, have a good Memorial Day, everyone.
Thank you, Adam. You have a good Memorial Day, too. I don't think I'm going to beat this thing. Do I have any monsters left?
And we actually had a comment earlier. Thank you so much, Adam. Appreciate that so much. We had a comment. I think one of Luke's hardest games that he played as a little kid was Ninja Gaiden NES.
No, I beat that.
I know, but it was hard. Hardly anyone can beat it.
There's tricks to doing it.
Thank you,
Also,
Adam.
the biggest thing with Ninja Gaiden is you have to remember, never give up, never surrender. Crap. My hardest game that I've never beaten that I hate on the NES is Total Recall. I hate Total Recall, and I hate Bayou Billy. Like, those are my kryptonite. I cannot stand those games. Like, I absolutely abhor those games. I do not like them. Total Recall in general looks like it's a pretty straightforward platform, or like side-scrolling beat-em-up type, like action game, kind of like the Robotech game, or not Robotech, RoboCop game was. And I beat RoboCop on the NES, so when Total Recall came out, it was like no sweat. And I swear, these tiny little midget people in the game, one of the most insane enemy types ever. Worse than the Hawks and Ninja Gaiden. Worse than some of the more annoying like instances that can happen in the Ninja Turtles game, like the original NES game. And like even more annoying than some of the aspects of Bayou Billy. You have these little people that attack Arnold Schwarzenegger. And here it is. Arnold is like this big guy, and you got this tiny thing that comes up to his kneecap, and it kills you. And your defense against it is like non-existent. Like they I don't know if it's a spawn rate or what it was, but those little murderous punks just like were nightmare fuel for me as a kid. And I've never to this day been able to beat Total Recall. I can't do it. No matter how hard I try, even if I remember when I was in my 20s, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video on Total Recall. Like when I was you know, on YouTube, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a video on Total Recall. I couldn't get past like the second stage. And I was like, there's no way. I would be laughed off the face of the internet. So I'm not doing a video on it.
The Hood 43 says, okay, you asked him what era. He said SNES and NES and Game Boy. Like the Nintendo era consoles.
Nintendo, so you're into like SNES stuff? Like anything? Like I can just spout on off anything because there's RPGs, there's action games, there's beat 'em ups, there's technically racing games.
Like what are the coolest like 5 retro games in that era?
For the Super Nintendo?
Or any of
them. Chrono Trigger is peak. So Chrono Trigger would be a number 1. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. A lot of fun. What's a good recommendation? Action game. Ooh, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. A lot of fun if you can find it. Spider-Man Separation Anxiety or Maximum Carnage is a really good beat 'em up. Knights of the Round, one of my favorite beat 'em ups that was done by Capcom. Really good game. Let's see what else. Super Mario Kart, a lot of fun. Super Mario RPG, but that's on the Switch now, so I don't really play the original. Unless you really want to. The original's great. I died again. I might not be strong enough to fight this boss.
Yeah, thanks so much for the super cats, everyone.
Somebody said first death. No, I've been dying for 20 minutes.
Taco 1798. Thank you, Adam Dean. Thank you, American Tiger. Thank you guys so much.
Aim for the chest. Okay.
You saw someone play Genesis X-Men at a convention yesterday? Awesome, Majo.
Yeah, Genesis X-Men's good.
First.
But that's not Super Nintendo. Ooh, ActRaiser. I love ActRaiser.
The weak point is the chest, says Jade.
Okay. If you can find ActRaiser on the Super Nintendo, that is a great game. The first ActRaiser is really good.
Once you get off the ice, you can deal a lot of damage, says Jade Rose.
Yeah, if you're ever looking for retro stuff, you could just go to my Retro Mendes playlist and you could see all kinds of stuff. NBA Jam. Like, remembering these games from like 30 years ago is kind of hard because I covered so many of them. But like NBA Jam, I still have a soft spot for. Killer Instinct, all kinds of stuff. I love Street Fighter.
My mom sold my SNES as American Tiger.
Oh no!
Adam Dean says, my mom sold my N64 and I still miss playing it.
Wow.
Ninja Gaiden is hard, says Hood 43.
Yeah, I've beaten it.
I've never played Total Recall ever after the ABGN video, says Joseph West.
James did Total Recall. I didn't know that.
Thank you for the recommendations. I really appreciate it, says Hood 43.
No problemo.
And so yeah, Jade Rose was saying the weak points for the boss
I'm trying to get the chest. I might not be able to beat this boss without seeing a video on it.
Thank you guys so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. I'll take a look at the playlist. Thank you, says Hood 43. Yeah,
Stop targeting its feet!
Well, I think one of Luke's favorite games of all time is Chrono Trigger.
Why does it keep targeting its feet? I don't want to fight its feet! I want to target its chest!
I like Zelda NES, NES Zelda.
Well, of course, like, A Link to the Past is amazing. Super Metroid, you know, peak. I want to attack his chest, he won't let me. There we go.
He's got this huge, like, flower on his chest.
Yeah, but it keeps... What I don't like about this is it keeps targeting his other parts, and I just want to attack his chest. So it's like, it's putting me in a very precarious place. Like, because I don't want to attack his feet, because his feet are, you know, not really going to do much.
Yeah. Oh, he has ice on his chest, and then you have to get it ice on.
And also, it's hard for me to hit his chest, because his chest is so high, too. And I can't get away from that. That's a unblockable death thing. There he goes again. Yeah, see, I get hit no matter what. Probably gonna have to do an insane amount of grinding. Because I don't think we're going to... I mean, if I'm being completely serious, I don't think we're gonna beat this boss tonight. So I'm gonna have to try to find a way to go back and grind in this or something, because I'm in big trouble. But yeah, I don't like the targeting system in this. It's just kind of wild. And I lost another one of my Pokemon. That move especially I don't like. Yeah. Oh, he froze me. Nice. How do I get out? I have no idea what that does. See how the camera angles go all kinds of weird? Like, it's hard to target the center of his tummy.
Yeah.
I have no healing items, by the way. I'm kind of doomed. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. See, Jade, is there actually a way to fully target something? Or is it randomized? Yeah, that's it. I'm dead. Game over.
You lock on, the Spectrobe will target that area, says Jade.
Okay, so how do I lock on? So much death! So much death! I'm getting stepped on so much. Getting wrecked.
Wait, is this...
Hmm?
Wait, no, this is...
No, it's we don't have any game systems plugged up here. None of the retro systems are here. We're playing off the Wii U.
Okay.
C or Z?
And the shorts doing...
The short's almost at 3,000 views. Short was that? Short got 2,300 views. Yeah, the short did really well. Ow. What just happened? looks weird. I don't like how they have the A button attached to, like, the waggle of the monster, too, because the monster doesn't seem to fight on his own without you shaking the controller like an idiot. It's like, for the player, they should have had you equip, like, another button, like maybe the Z button or something like that would be to swing your sword, and then you could shake, because it's really hard to shake the controller and hit the A button at the same time. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. And it doesn't look like my monster attacks unless I give it a command to attack. It's kind of annoying. Like, I think this game would have excelled better without motion controls, personally. Because I think that, at its core, like, Spectrobes is actually a really cool game, but I don't like the Wii controls sometimes. See how the monster's not fighting as I'm, like... If I don't shake the controller, he doesn't fight, really. And he just died. So it's like, I'm doing more of the work than I should be doing fighting this monster. Ugh. I did have energy, but now I'm getting kind of tired of shit. I wish there was a way to make the monster automatically attack. Can't even see what I'm doing anymore. Camera angles. Ugh. I'm okay. I'm just shaking the controller like a mad person. I am having a problem. Somebody came in the room. They were thinking there's something seriously wrong with me. I am sweating. Darn! Well, shaking the controller like an idiot actually worked, but still.
I love you. I'm sorry.
We don't really have a lot of working Wii controllers to do two-player. Also, Amber went up to bed. I don't even know how to activate two-player. But I almost beat him. What's the Spectrobe that actually has the monster's weakness, though? Later. Yes, I am sweating. I'm sweating because I'm shaking the controller around like I'm doing like aerobic exercise. I'm probably going to stand up and do this. Maybe if I have more room to swing the controller, I can beat the monster. I came close that time, but I was swinging my controller all over the place. I'm like, ah! All right, guys, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get me some exercise. I'm gonna go all over the place. Here we go. Hopefully, I don't have a heart attack doing this. Motion controls. All right, here we go. It's time to move it, move it. Is that my sweat on the controller? Ugh. Yeah, here we go. Game face on. Let's go. Does this have a... I need a wrist strap. back is covered in sweat. All right, here we go. No, how do you leave? Oh, shot. Ow. impossible without grinding. You can't do it without grinding. So we're gonna have to load game, and we're gonna have to go back and fight monsters because you can't do it without grinding. It's not possible. I'm gonna swinging the controller like that. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I almost beat him, but still, it's you have to go back and grind somehow. If they have me stuck on the boss, this series is over because I'll never beat him. I'm gonna have to go backwards and fight as many enemies as possible and hope I level up a little bit. If I was like 2 levels higher, I could probably do it. So we don't want to go through that door. That door's bad. Okay. Gotta go grind. Alright, let's go backwards. There should be an elevator around here. At least I hope so. That leads to the boss, I think. Yeah, that leads to the boss. We don't want that. Man, that made me out of breath. Oh. Can I even leave? Yeah, my monster is only a level 13. Okay, thank God. Alright. Ow. Okay. You can exchange for minerals to heal up, to level up Spectrobes. I don't think I've gotten that many minerals. My gosh, I got a serious workout from that. My arms feel like... I don't even want to say what my arms feel like. Oof, that was a workout for me. And Amber was right. She's like, "You're sweating a lot, aren't you?" It's like, yes. Not used to doing this kind of stuff anymore. I leveled up again, so I've leveled up twice now. I've leveled up twice. You're having sugar cookies right now with 7-Up? Okay. Ow! I don't like how you have to flick the controller in order for your monster to attack somebody. Like, it's not just like... Uh-oh. Alright, I need to go back to the save point and save, because I went up 2 levels. I don't want to lose all that grinding because I accidentally die. That would be bad. Ugh. Man, this game's giving me a workout. Like, actual physical workout. Oh, they made it so I can't cross anymore. Oy vey. Oh, they get rid of the bridge too? That's mean. So if I go grinding, they get rid of the bridge.
Go.
That's kind of mean, game. Not gonna lie, that's pretty messed up. That's seriously messed up, man.
Go.
Nah. So it's like they have you do the puzzle all over again.
Go.
Please let the bridge be done already. No! They make you do it all over again. That's mean. So it's like you get to do a little bit of grinding, and then they force you to do this nonsense. Come on. Come on. Mean. Yeah, I have to set up the bridge again. I'm gonna be grinding again once I save, though. Like, I'm going back to grind. I'm not fighting the monster again until my main character's at least a level 34. I fought him at a level 29 last time and almost beat him, but not good enough. Okay. Hi Isaac, how you doing? Okay, so yeah, I'm winding down from brisk now. Also, all the excess exercise. Battle team. Sheep. That's not my battle team. Jade, what is the ice monster's weakness? What Spectrobe is he weak against? The giant ice monster with the ice shield. I would think that fire would be better, but fire doesn't seem to be its weakness. Sheep? No, it's not fire. I would think fire too. Like, this game doesn't work the way that most, Does that look like a sheep to you? Nope. Come on, eat up. Hey! That's not for you! You little punks? Okay, the little thing ate my stuff, man. Well, I don't know how many levels that... Oh, it went up to level 23. That's... I mean, it was level 13 before. Alright. Is everything okay? No, that little thing was eating my stuff. Not cool. Not cool at all. Alright, let's do one more grinding session. Oh. Okay. Oops. So we'll head back downstairs. So the one monster got leveled up quite a bit, actually. Let's try to get the deer monster to level get the deer monster to a level 25, level 27 maybe? Oh, you have to grind. You'll get destroyed if you don't. You have to. You can't not. No, stop that.
Good boy.
Stop that. Weirdo. You got to grind. You won't survive. Whoa! What'd I just do? Level 20... What? Cool. Bonus abilities are different for each of the Spectrobes. You can press the 2 button to view information on your Spectrobe's attack and bonus ability. Okay. Well done, Spectrobe. Alright, maybe we can take on the boss. I'll just hit level, Excellent. Get stronger, little buddy. Alright, let's go back up. Alright. Alright, I think I'm gonna try the boss again. Maybe. Hey Maverick, how you doing? Oh, I'm getting quite a workout playing Spectrobes. I'm doing okay. Oh, because your name is Cortez, I fought Skeleton you. Cortez was a skeleton man. Skeleton. I want to say skeleton bird. Maybe he was. He looked like a skeleton. I don't know.
Go.
Jade, I'm gonna try the boss again. I was a level 29, I'm a level 33, and the sheep creature was a level 20, or level 13. It's a level 26 now. I think that might make a big difference. Because remember, I almost killed the boss a couple times. Almost beat him a couple times. Thank you, Jade. I will give it my best shot. Impossible Snow Monster. That's a great title.
Go.
What is the recommended level for the boss fight, Jade? I don't know about that, Isaac. I fought the monster for 20 minutes. I lost before. I did a little bit of grinding. Not a lot, but a little bit. Spectrobes recommended level is 25? Okay. Time for another workout. Okay, let's give it our best shot. There's an Ace Attorney game where you play as a bird? What? Alright, here we go. Not a fan of the camera angles at all. How could you freeze me when I'm behind you? Come on, make it make sense. I literally am behind you. There's no way that you could freeze me from behind. Ha ha! I think the crawl might really be after those shards. Oh. Yeah, this has already happened twice. Once on, Deldago, and now here on Koguri, whatever. Now on Ice Planet. But I get the feeling those behemoths are bent on more than just taking the shards. Yeah, my guess is they're trying to completely destroy them. After all, we're talking about the Beast King, the greatest threat to all the Crawl and whatever they're planning. That's a good point, except Crawl don't really think for themselves, do they? What if someone or something was controlling them from the shadows? Wait a second, you don't mean... Cruxel? You think he set his sights on the... Kaio system? I think it's definite. Well, sorry to disappoint him, but this creepy Crawl aren't going to lay a finger on my Butterfinger. We're going to protect them, whatever it takes. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. There better not be another boss after this. Oh gosh. I've used up all my Energico. Where's the Crawl? The Crawl are those giant monsters that we just fought. I guess I go through the open door. I don't know. My gosh, that monster was huge. This will be a second shard. Yeah, it was a tough job, but someone had to do it. Another glowing red shard. That can't be a good sign. Let's get back to Camp ASAP and tell Cam Toga about this. I knew you could do it. You guys okay? Why wouldn't we be? Don't worry. Rollin won't get us into any more trouble on my watch. Hey, cut me some slack, lady. How about dropping your Miss Perfect partner attitude already, huh? Not happening. Seeing you two like this sure brings back memories. You mean like your two friends back in the day? Yeah, the three of us had some great times. Anyway, enough about me. See this fossil? It has what we call a stored memory. A fossil with a memory? Yeah, I've seen something like that before. Well, Cosmolink have another feature you may not have known about. It lets you tap into the past memories stored in fossils. But not just any fossils, only the glowing kind that have powerful memories stored in them. Go ahead and touch the fossil.
No one could have possibly survived that! It's no use! Let's clear up before it blows!
No. I have to make sure.
Don't be stupid!
Listen, please. There's still time. I'm sure of it.
I thought I was reckless.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Here!
Okay, hold on. Come on!
Forget it. Get out of here. This thing's gonna blow. Don't be a hero. Now go!
Sorry, can't do that.
Get out!
Not without you.
Please, you're gonna get yourself killed!
Settle down. Just save your strength, all right? We may need you to actually help us here instead of bossing us around. Listen, once we get you free, we gotta haul. You got that? How are you at the 50-yard dash?
Camtoga! I knew you'd come to help.
Hey, I mean, it only makes sense, right? Someone had to make sure you didn't screw up. That's what friends are for. All right, stand back! It's getting mad. Let's go!
Here we go.
What was that about there's still time? Huh. That's a heck of a fender bender there, my friend. Hate to see the repair bill on that one.
Hope it's a rental.
You guys, you're nuts.
Wow, that was Commander Grant? Yes, we all saw your flashback. Yep, so I guess he really has been to this system before. Commander Grant? Wait a second, are you saying my old buddy Grant is a commander of the NPPI? Ha ha ha, so you two serve under that old rascal. Now I know where you get your stubborn streak from, kid. When you get back to your system, make sure you tell him his old pal, Camtoga says hi. Commander Grant's one of those friends you keep talking about, huh? Yep, and it's because of him I'm here today. What about the other friend of mine? Well, but Grant and I promised each other we'd keep defending the universe from the Crawl, even after going our separate ways. Before the Camtoga patrol, it was a one-man battle, but it was never lonely. Know why? Because I knew I had a friend out there in the vast universe doing the same. You see, you'll never get anywhere by yourself. But friends and partners, you can achieve anything. Remember that and you'll be alright. Anyway, you take the fossil. Might come in handy someday.
Sweet, thanks. Camtoga, we should head back to, Wataria now.
Alright, the shard hunting mission, huh? I never thought, things would get this bad. Walking the Beast King is no easy task. Waking the Beast King.
What are you talking about?
No, don't mind me. Just a crazy old geezer thinking out loud. Now, since you've already finished off this place and wherever, I figure you're ready for a new planet. I suggest Mina Hat. There's an explorer there by the name of Neil. Knows quite a bit about the ruins and whatnot. Here's his transmission coordinates. Why not contact him and arrange to meet over there?
Neil the Explorer over on Minahat? Got it. Thanks so much, Camtoga. It's so sweet of you to...
Hey, stop that before I turn all shades of red. Besides, you're under Grant's command. I'd never hear the end of it if I didn't do everything I could to help you. This battle for our star system concerns us all. We can't have you doing it all alone now, can we? Obtained Pepe fossil. Return to your ship. Okay. So I'm just going to start the next planet, but I'm not really going to start the next planet. I'm going to take my ship there. We're going to get a cutscene and all that other stuff. Then I'm calling it. I'm eating dinner and setting up the live streams for tomorrow. Then I'm exhausted.
Hey, Rollin, why don't we try headquarters once more? Good idea. Maybe we'll finally get through this time.
Gina, is that you?
Harry, yeah, a lot of static though.
What's your location?
Kogo area. You got anything on it?
Kogo area. Nope, that's a new one. You guys never do things the easy way, do you?
Hey, no fair. It's not our fault. Blame the wacky portal, not us.
Harry, listen. We actually met an old friend of the commander's out here.
What? No way. I mean, how's that even... Wait a minute, of course. From that time he disappeared, right?
Exactly. It's cool. Apparently they were kind of brothers in arms against the Crawl.
So, is he back yet?
Well...
Well, what? Come on, Harry, spit it out.
Look, there was a ship that took off out of here without authorization just about...
Wait a minute. Are you saying you think it was Grant?
I don't know. I wish I didn't think so, but the truth is it probably was him. There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense, right? Like sending you guys out there totally unprepared.
He'd never do anything like that intentionally.
Still.
Hey, if we can't trust Commander Grant, then everything's up for grabs. It's not like him. He wouldn't trick us. And if there is some reason he had to, I'm sure it's a good one.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Let's go back to wherever. Can't wait to show the mayor the second shard we found.
Ready when you are.
I guess it's going to do it automatically for us. Okay. Okay, we gotta go talk to the mayor now. The mayor is this way. I think. Yeah, the mayor's this way. Da, 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 da. No, I don't want to fight you. Oh, wow, there's a
Over there!
Even though this is the first planet you go to, you can see that the enemy's got some user away. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, bye-bye. Now the mayor's house looked like what again? Is this it? Yeah. Hey, Mayor, we found the second shard. Well done, my young masters. I may have been busy studying the ancient shard lore while you were gone. It seems that there are 5 shards, and you must collect them all.
Collect them all? What happens if we do?
The shards are the 5 pieces of the Beast King. And the ancient legend says that the Beast King shall wake from its long slumber when the 5 shards are reunited.
In other words, we have to awaken it once again to save this planet?
Yes, I believe so. It's almost as if the Beast King knows it's time for it to wake. And it seems the Beast King has somehow entrusted that task to you.
Reunite the shards and awaken the Beast King, huh? No problem, right, Gina? Alright, let's head for the next planet. Let's see, according to Camtoga, our next stop is, Minahat.
In that case, you are coordinates, were all you need. Oh, and, you might find this useful. I found it in, studying the ancient book over in the Sanctum.
An expansion cube, wow!
A trying adventure no doubt awaits, but I have every confidence you will succeed. Obtained, coordinates. Obtained an expansion cube. The next planet of your quest is entirely converted into covered in desert. A trying adventure no doubt awaits you, but I have every confidence you'll succeed. Okay. That's right, Julia. The sheep that looks like a deer is very powerful against ice creatures for some reason. I have no idea what creature is powerful against. This game just throws like all the RPG stuff out the window. Usually fire is strong against ice, or ice is strong against fire, but air against water or wind, it doesn't make any sense. Sheep Kwing? What? Go back up to our ship. No battles, please. Why isn't fire strong against ice? I don't know, this game is just kind of backwards. No offense, Jay. No offense.
Okay, let me install that expansion cube that the mayor gave us. Install away! And it's all done. Look, Roland. We have more rooms in our incubator now, and we can select a new type of room, too. Cool, let's keep collecting Spectrobes till we fill the whole thing up.
Yeah, we're not doing that. How do we go to the bridge? New planet hype.
Okay, Gina, you ready? Not quite. I just remembered something important Camtoga asked me to do. He asked me to try contacting the explorer Neil. Let me try those transmission coordinates he gave me.
What?
What? Something wrong?
Picking up some weird transmission. I think it's a voice, but I can't really tell.
That is weird. Turn it up, let me hear it.
Listen.
Help! Help!
Huh?
Somebody!
Can you ID him?
No, wish I could. But whoever it is, doesn't sound like they're faking.
That's for sure.
Whoa, did you hear that? I bet it's a crawl attack, or maybe a ghost. Cut it out. What, Gina? The Fearless is scared of ghosts? Rollin, I said stop. Aha, teasing you is fun because you get worked up. Anyway, let's hurry to get on to Manahat. Teasing girls is fun. Yes, yes it is. New planet.
Whoa, this is my new favorite crater.
Lovely. But there's no time to play in it if that's what you had in mind. That Neil guy's out there somewhere. Rollin, focus, all right?
Yeah, I know. But you gotta promise we can come back here, okay?
We will find Neil next time. Alright, so we made it to the new planet. This is a... Ow. This is a desert planet. Link, don't crawl all over me, buddy. I haven't eaten yet, and my stomach is sore. I need to do some other things, too. So let's not turn Kwing into a jungle gym, okay, buddy? No! I asked you not to do that! No, don't lie down. Oh! Don't flop all your weight on me, you heavy little lion. You're saying tease Amber is fun? Yes, I'm allowed to tease her. I'm her husband. You guys aren't allowed to tease her. I'm allowed to tease her. No Desert World time. Alright, Jade. That is your episode of Spectrobes tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun. There is a YouTube short that's out and about. You've got Paper Mario tomorrow, double the Paper Mario. Well, actually, do you have double the Paper Mario? Let's see. You do not have double the Paper Mario, but you could. So, if you guys could get about 15 views on this video, right here, you'll unlock another episode of Paper Mario. So far you've got one, episode 14. There's 45 of you guys here. You can easily migrate over to that video and give Paper Mario episode 13 some love so you can get 2 episodes of Paper Mario tomorrow. Alright guys, have a wonderful night. Jade, thank you so much for being a VIP. Hope you enjoyed your stream. I'm having dinner and doing some other stuff. So God bless, happy gaming. Have a wonderful night, guys. And catch you next time.